Hey beauties, good evening to you. So beautiful people. My usual line as listening to the news, and I realized I think the woman was a member of the Public Health Authority, or I'm not sure. I caught her speaking on something. I think what she said caught my ear, and then I saw the caption that said less than 50% of the restaurants are basically they don't fit the bill. They are below par, as it relates to um not just wellness, what it is again, in terms of the cleanliness of the place, in terms of the in terms of the I nearly said sanity a while ago. I really said sanity, yes, in terms of if it is clean and up to par, in terms of the food handlers, the different things that will take place. So all requisite protocols that should be followed for a restaurant, to keep it, healthy and in the right place. And she said less than 50% are below par. Less than 50% can be 49.99. It's a reality. It can be. It can be in the 40s. It doesn't mean it has to be in the 30s, just as less than 50%. So I can just surmise that it means in the 40s, because this is a cause for concern. She even mentioned about seeing rats at the size of cats. They're big. So it tells you that they're well fed. There is a hub for them, because they can get big like raccoons. They can get extreme. They can just get very big non-stop. Somebody said they just can grow big, 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 big. I was watching a woman who was a hoarder, and there was a rat in there. He was big as a big raccoon. I thought it was a raccoon, but it was a rat. I could not believe it. I didn't know they could actually get bigger than cats. I didn't know they can just expand, expand. They're like the human body. You just eat, and expand, expand, expand. You understand? And that is unsanitary, not just unsightly, but unsanitary, unhealthy. That's a health hazard to the people. I've heard people say they've been to certain restaurants that you cannot believe they found cockroaches, flies, bugs in their foods, and so on. It's just that sometimes they probably don't want to embarrass the restaurants. You have to be vigilant. You have to follow the protocols, because these are things that people are ingesting and digesting. It is a life or death situation. So restaurants, you have to have your A game up. You have to have your A game up. We shouldn't be going any sort of food place. I don't care if you're rich or poor, in a rich area or poor area, and we're seeing rats the size of cats or bigger, even smaller. It is unsanitary, it is unhealthy, and if you don't follow the protocols, you ought to be shut down. We already have to survive. We have to live with the fact that we're going to be extinct one day, because we're not living forever. We don't need people to take we out faster and make us go through unnecessary health issues or conditions, or just being sick for the moment unnecessarily, while we could use the time to see how best we can help somebody else life be blissful, or to make an extra dollar or two in the right and wholesome way. Come on, restaurants, you've got to do better. You've got to do better. It reminds me of the public bathrooms, that no matter how you have adults who you're thinking are well thinking people, they still keep the public bathrooms unsanitary and unsightly and unhealthy. Doing up the toilet seat. I remember years ago I saw one coming from the tank of the toilet, coming down like a volcano. When a volcano erupts and it leaks over right down onto the ground and come over. I couldn't believe it. I wondered if that person was being mischievous. That imagery have not left my mind, and I struggle if I have to use a public bathroom, because if I want to defecate or urinate, what am I going to do if it comes on? I'm not going to mash up my health system, or my system to just to hold it. People don't do that. Let me put this here. Let me digress a bit. If you have a do or wee wee, if you have a DDRPP, do it. Even if the place is unsightly, just don't touch it. Just try not to. And you don't have to make it as more unsightly as possible. But don't hold it. You're damaging your system that way. Don't hold it. It's not good. We don't like to know that the bathroom looks horribly, yes, but Two evils face you, the lesser of the two is to use the bathroom. The lesser of the two, you will survive. You won't die. You're not gonna catch nothing. Just be vigilant. Know how to use it without making it worse. Just know how to use it without making it worse. Too much, you know. But as I'm saying to you, restaurants, I can't even say treat it like how you treat your homes, because some people you don't know how to treat their homes. But even if you treat your home poorly, when you come out, you have to go treat things good. If you have split personality upon that one, Dr. Jekyll and Miss Hyde, you have to go and be. So you need to be Miss Hyde when you're out on the road, Dr. Jekyll in your yard. Which one of them are the muddy one? The Dr. Jekyll, yes. You have to be Miss Hyde when you're on the road. But people are ingesting these things. Right? And we don't want our lives to be extinct faster than God had allowed us to be on this earth. We want to live till in sun, we turn, we burn, we and spin we. And in good health, in our right sense of mind, and our natural strength is not abated, nor our eyes growing dim. So follow the protocols. If you need to get your the food handler's permit, for those who need to get it, they wear the right outfit, they bathe right, they smell right, they look right. When I say look right, you know, you don't have to be all dolled up, but you're ready for work. You know, the place needs to be kept properly. I remember there is a very famous restaurant on near Southdale there on Central Avenue. I always used to say Merrick Avenue, but it's adjacent Merrick Avenue Central. Sonia's Homestyle Cooking. Every time I go there, the place is kept in good order, nice, consistent. Not always perfect. Consistent means generally it is good. We don't want to go to a restaurant and see no big, you know, if you want if a dog almost. Or when you look at a dog or rat. You say, what the heck? Because, you know, if you don't want to look and say, mercy, our cat, or when you look at a cat or rat. If you don't look at leg or no leptospirosis on the people. Sonia's Homestyle, big up to Sonia's Homestyle restaurant. Big up. Always kept, always in good order. Beautiful, good customer service, nice staff, nice, you know, just everything is just nice. I mean, if I open the food yet, whether it's dining or you take out, I see no bug, no rat, no bat, or no whatever, dopey bat. I mean, I'm just saying that. I'm using hyperbole, forgive me. You know, I don't see any of these things. Big up to Sonia's restaurant. You know, Jade Gardens as well. I like Chinese food. I mean, this is what nobody wants to say. And Taurus restaurant in up north, Sovereign. Nice. You know, I'm calling the restaurants that I know that, you know, maintain cleanliness that I've seen. I've not seen anything outside. If me see it, me have to go to them. God no. Me not going to embarrass them like some people and come publicly. I don't think that's good. I'd go to them and say, guess what happened? You know, I saw this and saw that. So that they deal with it. And I know that something would be wrong if I suddenly saw something like that. You follow? So, you know, restaurants, as I am saying, you have to really, really ensure that things are good. Ensure that you follow the protocols, you know, follow the thing that doesn't make your place unsightly, unsanitary, or, you know, rats running all over, or any form of rat infestation, or some sort of termite or bug, or whatever the other things want to be, rodent infestation. You know, you have to ensure that things are in good order, upright, you know. And if you know you can't follow them, then you have to go close down for the moment, because this has to do with life or death. We're eating the food, it's going in our system. And when we consume it, sometimes people don't understand that. I didn't realize that food can last in your body for years. So can you imagine if you eat something in your body? You can't just wash it out. So sometimes they don't move yet. Sometimes I deal with some fast food. That's why you want to know why people belly big. I mean, part of it has to do with feces, pack it up. You know? So please, may I be going to follow the right protocols. Please. Please, restaurants. We want to support you, but do better. Guys, Follow me on TikTok. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Share this message, please.